Hello everyone, and welcome back to today's analysis. As for today, on the 139th episode, I'm going to discuss about KC Cooper, the titular main protagonist of KC Undercover. An average teenager, they was brought into a world of secrets and spying, and officially and seeks to defeat the forces of evil in order to protect the United States, her family, and the world. Casey Cooper, in my opinion, is could be considered as one of the best protagonists made into a Disney sitcom, and my compliments to Zendaya, who has done a fantastic job in portraying the character. And in this episode, we're going to discuss all that we know about her throughout the series, to understand Casey Cooper and how much she grown up as a person. And now, let's begin. Katrina Charlotte Coretta Scott King Cooper, or Casey Coretta Scott Cooper, was born in Washington, D.C. on March 5, 1999, to her parents, Greg and Kira Cooper. And growing up, Casey was described by her parents to be pretty much an exceptional person, in the sense that she was always very intelligent, and she was pretty much good in martial arts from a young age, to the point that she could be called a prodigy. She also has a younger brother in Ernie Cooper, who is much more intelligent and high-tech, but Sally is not on the same level as her. And of course, growing up, her parents were secretly spies when they pretended to be two boring accountants, and Casey pretty much lived with this idea. But soon, by 2014, when she was just 15, her whole life has permanently changed, as she was revealed by her parents that they are both spies that work for the organization, a secret organization that works to protect the United States and the world. And so Casey has become a spy in her own right, working alongside with her parents to help to save the world. And soon her younger brother Ernie was brought in, and he became the high-tech expert in all of this, and also got a robotic younger sister in Judy, in order to help them with espionage. And throughout her life as a spy, she has come in conflict with the rival organization known as the Other Side. And here she eventually met the love of her life, Brad Willis, a boy that was originally part of their organization and she fell for, but is later revealed to be the son of their parents' old friend and eternal nemesis. Now, Zane, who seeks to officially destroy both her parents as revenge for Kira choosing Greg over him and to destroy the organization as well as her. But thankfully, he has failed. And eventually, and soon, she also came into conflict with her distant relatives, specifically her cousin Abby Martin, as well as her parents Erica King and Richard Martin, as Erica is her mother's younger sister, and so pretty much her aunt, and Richard being her uncle. And of course, after finding out that her mother had a younger sister that her siblings, and their father didn't know anything about, and Abby pretended to be innocent at first, of course they treat her as part of the family. As soon Sally was revealed that Abby, well, is more than she is letting on, and she and her parents seek to destroy the Coopers as revenge on Kira for being better than Erika. But thankfully, they have failed. Pretty much, the family was saved, while their distant relatives were disowned and put into prison. And now, with their defeat, the other side has officially collapsed, as is no longer without any leader, as is no longer with a leader. And so, a new rival organization known as the Alternate has come to be, led by a young man known as Brady, who pretended to be Marissa's boyfriend, in order to get close to Casey and to spy on her. But of course, Marissa eventually changed her mind and refixed her friendship with Casey, and she and Casey managed to bond together to defeat the Alternate and save the United States. But now, before we continue, we'll now stop and ask ourselves, is Casey a good person? It's without a doubt she's a good spy. But, as a person, well, she's not necessarily an innocent person. Given the fact that Casey is intelligent, clever, and a quick thinker, but she considers herself shy and gets nervous around boys which she finds attractive. In tandem with the fact that she is normally friendly and accommodating, but she tends to be annoyed or frustrated, and she gets sassy or sarcastic. But at the end, she's an extremely loyal person to her family and believes that family is more important than anything. Her main flaw is her arrogance, as given the fact that she believes that what's best for everyone and their loved ones, as well, including with Ernie and Marissa, but she pretty much ended up ruining their lives at the end. But at the end of the day, Casey is officially a good person who tries her best to help others, and she cares about others. And so the answer to the question ultimately is yes, Casey is a good person. And at the end, a new threat has arisen into a new organization known as the Mask, who officially seek to destroy the organization. But of course, it's revealed at the end that the Mask was none other than Agent Johnson, who betrayed the organization for not getting promoted as his director, and he became an enemy. But of course, thankfully, he has failed, and by 2018, Casey managed to graduate high school, enter at Stanford, and moved on with her life. So in the end, who is Casey Cooper? She is nothing more but a simple person who was brought into a world of spy espionage and secrets. A world in which she quickly adapted and became a strong and independent person and will do anything in order to help her loved ones. A person that will easily be called as one of the best Disney protagonists I have personally met. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe, and have a nice day.
Listen carefully, because we're only going to say this one time.
Because the intel is so sensitive?
That, and I want to get out of here before a pigeon decides to poop on me.